Hey guys. So, this is my sorry excuse for an Ikea cabinet. Very, very sorry excuse. It used to be nice, not so much anymore, but today we're gonna fix that. I have big plans to make it awesome and nice looking again. I've just kind of, I don't know, I had some experiments happening, so there's a lot of let me just show you. Oh, there's a lot of death in here from said experiments. It's a mess. I'm gonna clean it up, make it look a way I really like, and yeah, I have big plans. So what are those plans, you may ask? Take everything out of the cabinet and replace them all with matching white planter pots. Initially, I wanted to do colorful pots, but I think I'm gonna stick with white just because I already have them and I don't really wanna go through the effort of painting them. I'm gonna clean off the glass. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get rid of the pink lights yet, but I also have some bright white light. So I think I'm gonna put those in here, and this is going to become my Hoya cabinet. I think it's gonna look really, really nice. I hope it's gonna look really nice, but I do think it's going to, and it'll help me be able to keep watch on my Hoya, see what's blooming, see, you know, keep track of them a little bit better, because right now they are in my grow tent downstairs and I don't go in my grow tent every day. So when my Hoyas bloom, I often miss it, which really sucks because I want to be able to see what all the blooms look like and then also smell like. Okay, so I guess let's get started just moving everything out of here. And probably for right now, I'm just going to put them on my windowsill, simply because I don't know what else to do with them at the moment. We will cross that bridge a little bit later. This Kalanchoe mother of millions I love so, so much, but it is messy, like messy, messy. Be warned. These little doodahs fall off everywhere and make a mess. I don't know what to do with it, but I love it. But I don't know what to do with it. Still one of my favorite planters, I think. Cute little doe. Maybe I should turn off these lights. And now I'm just gonna wipe everything down because it is so messy. I'm hoping this will work out. I think it's gonna look really nice and I'm excited. I love Hoya. I know not everybody is a fan of Hoya, but I am. I really, really am. And I find myself missing them living downstairs. Okay, I miss all of my plants that are living downstairs. Ideally, I could go down there every single day, but right now I am just not in a phase of life where that is possible. And you know what, that's okay. One day I will be in a phase of life where that's possible again. Hopefully, knock on wood. It's gotten pretty dusty. I guess I've had this set up for almost 2 full years now, which is kind of crazy. Time flies, eh? So I have these full spectrum lights, which honestly, when I ordered, I thought that they were going to be like these ones where I could string them through this all together, but they're actually all attached to the little controller thing. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get them to reach. I'm honestly not sure that I'm gonna be able to get them to work, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I hope it will, because I definitely want my Hoyas to have good light, a little supplemental lighting. And this thing was like 30 bucks. So I mean, if it doesn't work, oh well, I will be sad. It's kind of looking like it might work. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna stick them on and really hope for the best. It's not gonna work just because I think it's about to. Don't be negative, Harli. It's hard not to sometimes. Okay, we're going for it, I guess. And they've got these like double-sided sticky strips to go on. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. I've been like kind of bored with the plants. Like I've been enjoying taking care of them, don't get me wrong, but I've just been needing to spice it up a little bit. And maybe this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Uh-oh. I don't know if the cord is going to fit. Oh my gosh, that is so ugly. No! Oh gosh, no! Why did I do that? I should have, I should have planned ahead. Oh no. Oh, there we go. At least that's oh my gosh, I'm so mad at me. Why did I do that? Well, this one I'm gonna be putting whatever right there. You know what, we're going for it. Worst case, I undo the thing, you know? Oh my gosh. I definitely should have paid more attention when I was buying these lights. I did not even know that they were gonna come like this. I wish I had paid attention. Rookie mistake, rookie move, am I right? But hopefully they'll be fine. Okay, you know what, it's fine. I can tape them back there because it really is not a big deal. That looks terrible. Oh my gosh. I spoke too soon when I said this is just what the doctor ordered. This is making me feel worse. Who allowed me to have money so that I could buy stuff and think that I could do stuff like this? Because clearly I cannot. Clearly, right? Stop. Is it gonna fit? Barely, barely, barely. This is bad. I'm gonna have to think of something for that, but let's see if it even turns on. Oh, okay, I kind of like it. Except I hate the way it looks. But you know what? For now, it is just gonna have to work because I did not plan ahead, like I said a million times. It looks not great with the lighting setup, but I'm gonna find the perfect lights and I'm just gonna go for it and start moving plants in here because this is what I need. I need my plants to look kind of good. I kind of thought that I'd put like 2 big ones or I don't know, maybe 3 big ones in the back of each shelf. Okay, I also have these little white planters, which I bought because I thought for a while I was going to be able to like paint planter pots. I really love painting. I don't know if I've mentioned that here before. I'll put up some of the planters I painted. I thought I was gonna be able to paint them and like sell them, but you know, that's just a dream that is not gonna happen, but I do really enjoy it. Anyway, I bought a whole bunch of them in bulk because I was really enjoying that for a while. And then I got pregnant again and here we are. So yes. Okay. These are all ceramic and I think they're gonna be awesome for this, honestly. Like I mentioned before, even if you don't have like this kind of a thing where the planters are all the same, it could look really cool if you thrift a bunch of different kind of bowls or cups or I don't know, anything, even planters, whatever, and spray paint them all one color or multiple colors. I personally like multiple, like really colorful things, but Ryan really doesn't. So I try to like stick with stuff he'll like too, you know? I don't try to just keep it all how I like it. I'm really nice, I know. And then last up, I have these little ones, which I like them. And they're really good, small little size for Hoya cuttings. I'm feeling like my second wind with this. For a minute there, I was a little worried. Okay, I mean, it still isn't looking as good as I thought it would because the lighting situation, not even the light situation, the wire situation. But at some point, one day, I will fix that. Okay, that looks cool. Ah, I love it. Do you think? Ooh. What do I want to do now? I guess I'm going to start adding plants in there. I have a ton of Hoya and I think that I want this cabinet to be just Hoya plants. I think it'll be really cool and it'll be a lot easier for me to keep track of them and see like what's blooming and stuff because truth be told, I don't come into my tent every day and sometimes I miss blooms on new varieties, which really, really sucks because I want to see what they all look like. And not only look like, I want to see what they smell like. I want to get right up in them and sniff them and see what they smell like. So my game plan here is to move as many of these varieties up into my Ikea cabinet as possible. I do think I'll be able to fit the majority of them. And I do have I have a whole bunch growing in sphagnum moss. So the ones already growing in moss, I'm just gonna move in their cup upstairs. But then any of them that are growing in soil, instead of messing with the roots and getting the soil off, because I do want this to all be sphagnum moss, that's just the substrate I have the best luck growing my Hoya in, but I know it's different for everybody. That's just me. I'm going to take cuttings off of the ones growing in soil and then root them in moss up in the cabinet. So yeah, they will all be in moss and it'll be nice to have them all the same. So I'm just gonna like take a bunch of cuttings, I guess. I need to decide which ones that are already growing in moss I want to move. So here is a variegated obtusifolia. Definitely gonna take that up there. It's a little bit weird shaped though, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna set them here for right now. And kind of an issue I'm having, oh, this one's pretty dry, is, oh no, this needs water so bad. So change of plan, most of my Hoya are not growing in sphagnum. So the more rare, expensive varieties, I'm just gonna take up there and deal with the roots, try and clean them off, get them growing into sphagnum moss if I can, if possible. So yeah, just like I'm gonna be taking my favorite varieties up there for now, and then I'll fill in as I realize I have more space, if that makes sense. Yeah. I actually have a lot more Hoya varieties than I thought. I have all of these Hoyas down here on the floor, which I will be moving into the cups. And they are just in my little, these are mostly propagations I've done, and they are just in my little 3-ounce or 5-ounce cups with sphagnum moss. Most of them have their names written. This is a Hoya viola, and I know that, so I didn't write the name on it, but it's perfect! This is really, really exciting for me. I'm honestly just mad at myself for not doing this sooner. Okay, you gotta tell me what you think, because very, very thrilled with my decision to do this. It's looking so good, and it'll be so easy to keep them watered because they are in cover pots. So yeah, with the holes at the bottom of the cups. So it'll be really, really easy to keep them taken care of. I'm kind of putting the uglier ones down at the bottom, the plants that aren't doing as awesome. No. Some of these are cuttings that I recently took. And by recently, I mean today. I guess you saw me do that earlier. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. It's weird how sometimes, I don't know, the littlest things like this, moving my plants into, okay, I mean, this really isn't a little thing. The smallest things sometimes make the biggest difference, you know? I know I've talked about it before, but I have been feeling kind of down lately, and this is like, this is what I needed, genuinely. Real quick, Ryan actually built the stressor for me. I don't know if you can see like a little corner of it, but Ryan built it with his hands, his brute force, and I don't know, something, whatever that saying is, he built it. I love it. My room is just becoming a place that I love, which is awesome. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of other plants in here that are in like soil and stuff that I no longer want them to be in soil. Ooh, but I might need to get more little pots. Oh, I'm gonna move it into this. Okay, so I'm gonna cut, this is a Hoya Sarawak cream. I'm gonna take the soil off the roots. And don't worry, I will be reusing all of these plastic nursery pots. So they're not just gonna be tossed. Do not worry, I don't just toss away perfectly good nursery pots. They get reused for propagation. And I'm not worrying too much about getting all the soil off, just most of it. I could like run it under water, wash the roots, but I don't really wanna go to all of that effort, you know? Okay, wrap the old roots up in moss and put it in this little cup. This one doesn't have holes in the bottom, but it's not a big deal. I can just water it in the cup, just like that. Easy peasy, right? Looks good. And then I'm gonna put it in the cabinet. I also have been writing the name onto the cup so that I do not forget. So this is Sarawak Cream, because in the past, you guys know I'm terrible at remembering names. So writing on the cup like this for my own personal plants, I don't do it for shop plants because I know people might want to reuse those cups. This one is an Erythrina Nara. Look at how pretty it is. Do the same. I was really nervous to do this because I thought a whole bunch of my Hoya plants had root mealies, but I have not found a single one with root mealies, which is kind of shocking to me. I thought for sure that that was going on, but evidently not. Very pleased with myself and my luck, I guess. I guess that is just luck. All it takes is one, you know, and then it's everywhere. Root mealies, I mean, root mealies actually really aren't difficult to manage. So as far as pests go, that is one of the pests I'd most like to catch. They are hard in that people don't notice a lot of the time because they are in the roots, which you can't always see the roots, but that's why I like to use sphagnum and these clear cups, because then I can keep tabs on the root systems like you guys know. Can you guys hear my chickens? They're being really loud. Oh, I should say, well, okay, I shouldn't say, I don't know if you guys care, but if you care to hear more about my chickens, I do have a video, actually a couple videos coming out soon on my second channel, mine and Ryan's channel, about the chickens. I have a little special needs one, so I'm gonna show you like how I care for that one and all of that. Her name's Pearl. She's a little sweetie pie. I'll have that channel linked in the description. I can pin it at the top of the comments also if you'd like to keep up on our more like lifestyle type stuff. I'm gonna have to put this one in a taller cup. Maybe I'll go thrift shopping soon. Should I? Oh my gosh, maybe I'll do a video. Should I go thrift shopping for plant supplies and do a video about it? Honestly, that makes me really, really nervous. But if you guys would watch that, if you pinky promise you'll watch it, I'll go do it. And then write the name. I think I spelled that right. Hello, can you see past my big fat head? So yeah, the bigger pots are going in the back ones. The 3 ounce can go really wherever. I'm gonna put that one up there. And then again, these big pots. Oh my gosh, they're gonna do so well. I already know it. They're gonna be so much happier here. Look at this big leaf. I don't know what this is. I swapped with an old friend and she gave it to me as a, what was this? The dinner plate one, latifolia, I think, but I'm pretty sure it's not a latifolia. So if you know what this is, let me know. I'm fairly certain it's not. I could totally be wrong about that though, so don't quote me. That's not a Hoya, it's an Ardisia turtleback, but it's in the same kind of planter. So I'm gonna put it in here. It'll be the lone, it'll be the, what is it called? The outlier. The lone outlier. Poor guy. It's fine, it doesn't care. It told me. Hee. Oh my gosh. So there's, oh, those are not very bright. But combined with this, doesn't it look good? Other than the wires, ignore the wires. They're gonna bug me too, don't worry. This is so much better than before. You know, we need to move these things. Oh, there's my cuticle nippers. Oh, that smells good. I need to put another plant up there. What should I put up there? The wires look even worse on camera than they do in person for some reason. They don't look as bad in person, but on camera, yeah, terrible. Okay, so here's a little overview. Isn't that cute? And this is only about half of my Hoya collection, so I'm gonna have to go thrift shopping for some more planter pots or get some more from downstairs, but I kind of think I want to spice it up and get some new looking things. Some new looking little containers. So that's what I'm gonna do to fill in like the gaps everywhere. And I think it'll give it a nice variety, make it look really cool. And I'll also be looking at the lights, but you will see me fix that probably in like a vlog or something, just a more casual kind of video. I guess this was a super casual video too, but I love it. What do you think? Okay, let's see what it looks like when you walk in my room. So much better. And if you say it's not better, you're lying to me and yourself. Just kidding. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, Hoya. Okay. Here it is. I love it. I love it. Let me know what you think. I think it'll be even better once I get all of my Hoya in there, you know. Right now it's just about half of them, but yes, once I have a space, I can keep all of them or like even cuttings from all of them. Let me know what you think or if you've done something like this. I honestly, I really wanted to do a scaped, like, I don't know what it's called when you, a living kind of terrarium thing where you like, make it look like the environment, you know, a living wall, I guess. I wanted to do that in here, but I just don't have it in me right now. So I think this is a really great, awesome way to do it. I'm so pleased. As I've said a million times, okay, I'll shut up. Speaking of Hoya, my Hoya carnosa compacta here has a few peduncles. So there's one. Yeah, there's one. Here, I'll pull it off so I can show you them all. Here is two. This one's a little funky. And where's the last one? I just saw one more and I probably will not find it again now that I pulled it off the window. But there is one more. Where'd it go? Hello? Come out, wherever you are. Yeah, I can't find it. Yay! Good things all around. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one.